Good day everyone. Our lesson for today is all about Introduction to Polygons. Specifically definition of polygons, convex and concave, interior and exterior angles, triangles, and quadrilaterals. But before that, don't forget to subscribe and share this video to your classmates and friends and hit the notification bell for more updates. Also, you can find different subjects in this YouTube channel. Just select the playlist section, and finally, please don't skip the ads in this video. Thanks, and now let's proceed to our main topic for today, which is all about Introduction to Polygons. So, polygons. Polygons is a closed plane figure with at least three sides that are segments. So, pag sinabing polygons, these are closed figure. So, when we are talking about, kapag ganyan lang siya, this is not a polygon, this is an angle. And also, pinakakonting sides niya ay 3. So, this one has two sides lang. So, if I put another side, that's a triangle, and that one is a polygon. Okay? The shortest side in a polygon is the minimum sides in a polygon is 3 sides to make it closed figure. The sides of a polygon must intersect only at the end point. They cannot cross. So, this one is a polygon. This one is not because it is an open plane. This one is not because the lines intersect. So, to name polygon, start at any vertex, corner, and go in order around the polygon. So, halimbawa, this one, pag pinangalanan mo siya, pwede kang mag-start sa B, C, D, E, A. Dapat tuloy-tuloy. Hindi pwedeng B, A, D, C, E. Hindi pwedeng ganon. Dapat tuloy-tuloy mo siya para mabigyan mo ng pangalan yung polygon. And either clockwise or counterclockwise. So, pwedeng B, A, E, D, C. Pwedeng ganon. Okay. So, classifying polygons. We have two classification actually, the convex polygon and the concave polygon. Pag sabing convex polygon, no vertex is in, all points out. Okay? While concave polygons has at least one vertex inside and two sides go into its form. So kapag kasi convex polygon, usually it's a plain polygon na wala siyang mga pasikot-sikot, no? Parang ganito lang siya. Pag kasi concave, parang meron siyang mga curve, or mga, ang tawag dyan, mga sulok-sulok pa, no? Nakatulad nito. Okay? That example is concave polygon. And then, when we are naming a polygon, polygon has names, of course. Pag 3, triangle ang tawag. Pag 4 yung sides, quadrilateral. Pag 5, pentagon. 6 is hexagon. 8 is octagon. 9 is nonagon. 10 is decagon. And 12 is dodecagon. And, mean to say, 13 above, n-gon ang tawag. Means, may mga pangalan din yan, pero n-gon. Means to say, there is always a gon name for the polygon. Parang wala yung 7. 7 is heptagon. Okay, heptagon ang tawag sa 7. Polygon angle sum theorem. So, let's talk about this theorem naman. Sa polygon, meron siyang sum. Pwede mo makuha yung sum ng interior angles o yung sum ng mga angles sa loob ng isang polygon. Kapag 3 sides or triangle, ang formula is n minus 2 times 180. So, n minus 2. 3 minus 2 is 1 times 180 is equal to 180. So, therefore, yung total measurement ng angle sa triangle is 180. Pag quadrilateral, we have 4. So, n minus 2 is 2. And 2 times 180 is 360. That's why it has a total degree of 360 sa loob ng quadrilateral. Pentagon is 5 minus 2 is 3. That's why 3 times 180 is 540. Hexagon is 6. So 6 minus 2 is 4 times 180 is 720. Octagon is 8 minus 2 is 6 times 180, 1080. Nonagon is 9 minus 2 is 7. 7 times 180 is 1200. 60. Decagon is 10. Minus 2 is 8. times 180 is 1,440. Dodecagon is 12, minus 2 is 10, times 180 is 1,800. N-gon is n, then we have n minus 2, and n minus 2 times 180. In short, the formula to get the total measurement of a polygon, or the interior angles, degree I mean, of a interior angles of a polygon, or the n-gon, is n minus 2 times 180. So there are so many types of polygons. So meron tayong kunyari 60 sides. So pwede mo siyang isolve, or you can solve the interior angle by substituting 60 to n. So 60 minus 2 is, I think that's 58 times 180. So your answer will be the measurement or the degree inside, or in the interior angles inside the 60 sided polygon. Example, find the sum of the measure of the interior angle of 15 gons. So there are 15 sides. So the formula is n minus 2 times 180. That's 15 minus 2 times 180, and 13 times 180. Therefore, the sum of the interior angle is 2,340. What if you are not told the number of sides? What if wala yung number of sides but only told you the sum of the measure of the angles is 720? Can you determine the number of sides? So otherwise, substitute the equation. So we have n minus 2 times 180 equals 720. Nakabigay yung kanyang yung total measure, pero hindi nakabigay kung ilang side, at yung side ang hahanapin natin. So divide both side by 180, and 720 divide 180 is 4. So wala na yung 180 dito kasi nga nag-divide tayo both side. And then nililipat ko si negative 2, magiging positive 2. So 4 plus 2 is 6. Therefore, the sides of the polygon with 720 total degree of interior angles is 6. Example, find the measure of angle y. So here we have y. First, determine how many sides do we have. We have five-sided object, and these are 90, 90, and 90, 136. So what is the value of y now? So the sum of the interior angles is n minus 2 times 180. It's a total of 540 because it is a five-sided object. Tama? So therefore, we have 540 minus 90 minus 90 minus 90. Ito yan, 90, 90, 90, and 136 to get the y. So therefore, y is equal to 134. So the measurement of this y is 134 degree. Polygon exterior angle sum theorem. So if the interior angle sum theorem, if we have a polygon interior angle sum theorem, we also have polygon exterior angle sum theorem. The sum of the measure of the exterior angles of a polygon, one of each other, is 360. Lagi yan na 360 ang sum nila. Therefore, it doesn't matter how many sides yan. It is always 360. Therefore, angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is equal to 360. Okay? Regular polygon. An equilateral polygon has all sides equal. So we call them equilateral if all the sides are equal. Equiangular polygon has all sides angles equal. So kapag lahat ng degree sa loob ay equal, equiangular. Halimbawa, if we have a perfect polygon for a triangle, let's say this is a triangle. Okay? Let's say the side is equal to 5. All the sides are equal to 5 inches. So that is equilateral. If all the angle inside this triangle are also equal, let's say there are 60, 60, and 60, that is equiangular polygon. A regular polygon has all sides and all angles equal. So pag sabing regular, lahat ng sides niya equal. It is both equilateral at the same time equiangular. What are some examples of regular polygons in the real world? Example, if you have a regular polygon, then you can determine the measure of each interior angle. For example, determine the measure of the sum of the interior angles of a regular 11 gon and the sum of the measure of one angle. So we have sum equals 11 minus 2 times 180 as our formula, and minus 2 times 180. The total is 1,620. That is the measurement of the interior angle of a regular 11 gon. Since all angles are exactly the same, we can divide our answer by the number of the angles to find one angle. So, 1,620, divide mo siya ng 11 kasi nga pare-pareho yung size niya. So, the answer is 147.27 degrees. The generic form of this equation is this. Sum is equal to n minus 2 times 180 divided by n. So, siya yung parang pinaka-generic form or pinaka formula. Okay, if given yung number of sides and you're looking for the measurement of one angle of one side of the angle. No, one angle of the polygon. Okay, so ganun yung kanyang formula. Now, we have this equation, no? So, regular polygons, the total interior angles, each interior angles. I already discussed about this, so kung paano sila nakuha. Now, let's compute for the number, the degree of each angle sa isang polygon. So, to determine, 180 divided 3 is 60. Ibig sabihin, kada angle ng triangle ng regular triangle is 60. Then 4, 360 divided 4 is 90. So, every angle of a quadrilateral is 90 degrees. For pentagon, we have 108. For hexagon, 120. For octagon, we have 135. For nonagon, we have 140. Decagon, 144. Dodecagon, 150. And for the heptagon, we have 128.6. Isosceles triangle. So, pag sinabing isosceles, two sides of equal length, three acute angles, sum of the angles is 180. So, pag sinabing isosceles, may dalawang sides ng triangle na equal. Tapos, pwedeng yung isa hindi equal sa tatlo. Okay? Isosceles ang tawag doon. Equilateral triangles or sides are equal. Three acute angles, sum of the angles is 180, is a regular polygon. So, nasabi ko na kanina yung equilateral, no? Ang equilateral is lahat ng sides pare-pareho ang size. Scalene triangle naman is no sides are equal. So, iba-iba ang size ng sides. No angles are equal also. May have obtuse angle, sum of the angles is 180 since we're talking about triangle. On the other hand, we have this parallelogram. A quadrilateral has four sides. So, pag sabing parallelogram, it is a quadrilateral. Kasi nga, apat yung sides niya. For as long as it is four sides, or four-sided polygon, quadrilateral yan. No matter what types of quadrilateral ito. Have four vertices. Sum of the interior angles is 360 degrees. Sum of the exterior angles is 360. Has both pairs of opposite sides parallel. So, this one is parallel to this one, and this one side is parallel to this one. Both pairs of the opposite sides are congruent. Both pairs of the opposite sides are congruent. Diagonals bisect each other, so this is diagonal and then that's diagonal. So they bisect each other. And then or they touch each other. If one pair of the opposite sides are congruent and parallel, then it is a parallelogram. So ibig sabihin, a rectangle is also a parallelogram because one pair of the opposite sides are congruent and parallel. Right? So, in a parallelogram, consecutive angles are supplementary as we reviewed. So, supplementary din siya. The same with rectangle and square. So, that one, bisect each other, yan. Rhombus. Rhombus is a parallelogram. It is a type of parallelogram with four congruent sides. This one is a rhombus or this one? This one is a rhombus. We can draw the same conclusion about same-side interior angles here. They are also corresponding angles and any two in a row add up to 180 degrees supplementary angle pair. So, ibig sabihin daw, lahat na kapag yung dalawang sides, dalawang angle nito pag pinag-add, supplementary siya. Supplementary angles. siya, no? Or equal to 180. Okay? So, rectangle, a parallelogram with four right angles. So, actually, there are both rectangle. A square is a rectangle as well, no? A rectangle, ayan. A square is a parallelogram as well. So, diagonals on a rectangle are equal. Note all four sides do not have to be equal, but opposite sides are because it is a parallelogram. Okay, so square is a parallelogram with four congruent sides and four right angles. Even the rectangle has four right angles, right? So is a square is a rectangle, is a rectangle is a square. Note diagonals on the square are equal to y. Okay, so now nasabi ko na yung answer ko kanina dito, no? So now for the kite. A kite is a quadrilateral with two pairs of adjacent sides congruent and not opposite sides congruent. So, yung adjacent sides niya ay congruent. Like this one, these are adjacent. So, we have sides here that are congruent and the sides here are congruent. Pag sinabing congruent, they have the same size. Remember, a kite is a quadrilateral with two pairs of adjacent sides congruent and no opposite sides are congruent. Okay, yung mga opposite sides niya hindi sila congruent. The diagonal of a kite are perpendicular. So, kapag nag-create ka ng diagonal dyan, makikita ang perpendicular because they form four right angles. A trapezoid. Trapezoid is a quadrilateral with exactly one pair of parallel sides. Ano yun? Yung nasa top at saka sa bottom lang. Ito, these are not parallel. Ito lang at saka ito. So, the isosceles trapezoid is one whose non-parallel opposite sides are congruent. So, this one is an example of isosceles trapezoid because it has two sides that are equal. Again, we cannot conclude supplementary angles here. Okay? On an isosceles trapezoid, the diagonals are congruent. So, here, the diagonals are congruent. So, name the quadrilateral. What is this? The answer is trapezoid. How about the next one? That is a parallelogram. The next, square. The next, number 4, rectangle. And finally, rhombus. So, these are the answers. Now, classifying quadrilaterals, no? There are quadrilaterals that have both pairs of opposite sides parallel, and these are parallelogram, rectangle, rhombuses, and squares. Actually, rhombuses or rhombi as the plural. These quadrilaterals that have four right angles, so square and rectangle. These quadrilaterals have only one pair of parallel sides, and that is trapezoid and isosceles trapezoid. These quadrilaterals have two pairs of congruent adjacent sides, and this is kites actually. So that's all about the introduction to polygons, definition of polygon, convex and concave, interior and exterior angles, triangles, and quadrilaterals. With that, thank you very much for listening.